Yeah.
I was thinking about taking this sign up to the church today, but I didn't have anybody to go up with me to bring me back. I wanted to leave the car in the trailer. So while I had it here, I kept looking at it and messing with it, one thing and another. Before I had straps on it. I didn't like that because I had them hung under the fender and on the back and in places that I didn't like. I even bent the top of the sign a little bit trying to tighten up the straps. So I finally decided to put chains on it, which are much more permanent, and you'll notice when I do this that the sign is shaking, but so is the whole trailer. So basically my thought is that I want it to be so sturdy, literally, that when I go down the road it won't start flopping and fall off of there. Back here I've got these turnbuckles, so I can tighten these even more if I want to. The other thing I went and did was I had an old golf cart thing, a hand-operated golf cart, and I cut part of it and used it as a brace here. But it had this handle on it, and often when I move this trailer, I've been lifting it by this little handle right here. And I thought, well, this is such a cooler handle. So I actually took the handle off that golf cart on here, make it easier to move that trailer around. I also put a lower trailer hitch so that the trailer would sit more level. And I'm thinking about getting a trailer hitch that comes down and putting the ball so that the tongue can be even a little lower than it is. But it's got a pretty good set now. The sign is crooked on purpose. I wanted it to be that way just because I wanted it to look a certain way. And I guess another thing is, if I took it off the trailer and set it down, it wouldn't be like, it would still be, you know, a little bit better than level, so that's good. I adjusted the brake lights. My brake lights would come on and not go off, so I adjusted the brake light indicator on this one and checked the oil. And I repositioned my shifter. I've got a small block Chevy 283 piston for a shifter here. And I had it leaning forward, and I realized that I was reaching to get to it when I'd go into the gears that are most forward. So I decided to lean it back so that it's closer to me. That makes it a little easier to reach that. I have been thinking about adding a little extra something onto my clutch pedal. I don't know if you can see it down there or not, but if it had a little, if this was either heated and bent, or if this came out some kind of way, even if I put something on top of that, it would make it a little easier, because I find myself kind of reaching with my foot to get that pedal mashed all the way. So I suppose another thing I could do is, and I might could do it without taking it off, is just reach over in there and bend it, heat it with a torch and bend it, but I don't know. It's kind of a lot of fire to have up under the dash here and not set the car on fire. Yeah, so that does fit in the shed down here, so I'm just gonna drive it down there and pull it in. I think I've worked about enough for today, so I'll let y'all watch as I take that down there. Kind of occurred to me too, before I do that, the other thing I wanted to do is drive this down the road. I actually want to see whether that sign kind of flops around. So why don't we do this instead? I'll get in here with y'all. I didn't mention, but I also gassed this thing up today. I'm gonna try to set y'all right around here. Hopefully you can see me and that trailer. And we'll go down there and circle around and go back out and go down the road. Just see how that rides back there. Might want to run some seafoam gas tank on this one. Seems like it's riding pretty good so far. Let's see what shook loose, if anything, back here. It's still pretty sturdy. I noticed it bouncing around a little bit, but it didn't really go anywhere, so I think that's okay. I know we do because I had it in here the other day, but it never hurts to look twice. A pretty good old truck driver had it. I was also a little rougher on this than I had to be on the dirt road because I was trying to see if I would shake anything loose if I drove it like for real. Might be fun to go in and look at the video of that and see what. Sometimes I'll video something and go look at it just to see how it looks. All right, what else? I saw something fall here. This is my old Runway 17 2012 dash plaque from Owl's Head. Probably got some others up here. I know I got one from Adamic Valley when they were having car shows. And I can't even see what that one is. I need to get me some good glue and glue those back in place. I also ordered my new ham plaque recently, and I don't think it's come yet. I think I got a message saying they were sending it, but I can't remember that I've gotten it. So I might want to check with them. I think my other one is well, it's in here somewhere. It's on here somewhere, I think. Yeah, there it is. Right up front and center. I think that might be my first one. Right there. 2009. Yep. Something to be proud of. Okay then.